Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something really awesome going on. For the first time, we're using the brand new GoPro Hero 9. So we're going to be testing out some footage with this, as well as checking out this guy right here, number 225. Alright, so for today's adventure, we do have RJ here with us. And they are doing a little bit of work over here. We are at the Reading station. Seems like they're cutting up some wood, maybe fixing the place up a little bit. So there is going to be that background noise, as well as we are actually very close to the road, so you're going to hear some traffic in this. So definitely not going to be a quiet and peaceful video, but we did talk to them and they said that we do have permission to actually go down to the lower level where the train comes through. So if a train does happen to pass by while we're here, we're going to get that, and then we'll also show you guys the trains that are on the rails currently, so you guys can see what's sitting here. So now I'm going to turn you guys around, show you guys the two cars that are sitting here, along with number 225. Alright guys, so right here you can see we've got the Reading station with the parking lot, and here is one of our refreshment cars. As you can see, very well labeled refreshments. Wish we could go on there and get some, be very nice. Number 9166, Reading Company. So that's this, and then we've got 9168 right here, which does not have any indication on if this is used for anything special, so this may just be a traditional passenger car here. But I do love the blue and the silver look. It's definitely nice. And then right here behind you can see the beautiful 225. Now the cool thing is, you guys that follow the channel that know that I'm doing the train display, here's a quick little cool piece of information for you guys. Lionel actually made these. They're made to order, and surprise, I actually pre-ordered one. So later on this year, we are actually going to have the smaller O scale of this exact engine on the train display. So hopefully you guys will be subscribed and stay tuned for that, because I'm definitely excited about it. And that's why I actually got a hold of this guy here, Mr. RJ, and said, hey, I know this train's local, I want to go see it because I would love to see the engine that's actually going to be on my display. So that's our purpose for being here today. But anyway, you guys can see they actually did some Christmas stuff to it. They got what'll look like steam coming out of there, and you can see some lights wrapped around it, and there's actually the extension cord. So it seems like they actually had that just plugged right in there to the water tower, and you can see that there's actually some lights on the tower itself as well. Looks like it needs a little bit of work. We got some damage right there on it. So here's a look from the back of the 9168 passenger car here. Figure you guys would like to see as we're walking around 225. You can see the chains going across the door there. I kind of wish they would have took the Christmas stuff off of it already. Now, these wheels I would estimate to be, I would say maybe 5 feet tall. That's what they look to be, about 5 feet tall. Definitely looks like it could use a new paint job, a little bit of touch-up. But some things that I do want to point out from seeing the images of the model is one big indication was the, or well, feature rather, was the red trim around the windows. That's going to be in the model. I'll actually show you guys an image of what it's going to look like. But essentially the black, the blue, and the red window was a huge staple, and the accuracy of the Lionel version. And back here you can see the details that are on the tender. I love seeing this water tower. Now what's neat is you guys can see the metal rings going around it, which is what, if you guys seen the video from when we did the abandoned structures at that cemetery, that was actually the indication for what Jay was talking about, where when we found the one structure, we thought that it was the remains of a water tower because it had those rings and they were just laying there. So that is actually a good reference point to look back on an older video to more or less verify that that's what we did see. So there you guys go. You can see RJ's getting his fill. And here we are at the rear. It is pretty cool that these are wooden, but I would like to hope that they would replace all this wood, because you can even see the wood even in there. It's all just kind of rotted away. But overall, I am very happy that Lionel decided to produce the O-scale version of this, and I definitely can't wait to have it on my table. I'm so thrilled that, you know, RJ was willing to take me here to actually see this, because he knew where it was. And you know, this is just a really amazing day for me. You know, it's one thing to be new into building a train table and getting into all that kind of stuff, but when you can actually own trains that you live close to and, you know, you actually see active and functioning, it's just a really cool experience. So I'm really happy to be able to see the actual variation of something that I'm going to end up having running on my display. Right over here you can see we've got the bridge for cars, and right here is where you would go down to get on the train ride, which is not functioning due to the current pandemic situation. And I do really hope you guys are enjoying this content so far. All right guys, so now we are about to walk down to the lower level where we would go if we were getting on the train. So you guys will get a look at the rails here. Right here you can see it's labeled premium seating, dome car. Pretty cool. And again, you're obnoxious. And again, really shouldn't walk around any railroad property without permission, which we did speak to a gentleman here, and he did tell us as long as we don't cross over the rails, then, you know, we're fine to do what we're doing. He understands, you know, our purpose and our intent for being here today. So there are some engines right up ahead here, so I'm going to show you guys that as well as the line. So right here you guys can see a pretty nice straight shot going down there, right underneath the bridge. And the line just continues on this way. Actually is a very nice station here. This isn't a like a blacktop. It looks like a blacktop, but it's loose rock. We do have some very nice lights here. These are very nice old-fashioned looking lights, so I bet this looks wonderful at nighttime. Yeah, and as you guys can hear, they're doing quite a bit of work over there, so not sure what they're doing, but it sounds like it could be some building maintenance. Right here we have a Reading, Blue Mountain, and Northern. It's pretty neat how it's got that map on it, so you guys can see right there the map. That's pretty interesting. And I don't have the camera to zoom in, as I said, on the Hero 9, but right here is a sign that says coal picking prohibited. So apparently there's people that might come over here and try to scoop up some of the coal, but prohibited. Now right here, closer to the station itself, we do have some benches. Very cool trash can. That is a very, very cool trash can. And right there you can see the ticket booth. And I do want to show you these engines. We got 1541 and 1540. I'm going to walk a little bit closer, but I'm not going to do any talking just because the guy is right there cutting up something. So you're probably not going to hear me anyway. So right here you can see 1541 and 1540. But as I said, we're just going to look from here. We don't want to get close. These are on active rails. And you guys can actually see right down there we've got quite a bit of cars. We've got some box cars, and then we have what looks to be some coal cars up ahead as well. So this has turned into quite the amazing trip. Definitely worth my time to come out here and see this. I actually want to see if I can find 1540 and 1541, see if maybe Lionel makes them, because, yeah, why not? So, anyway, that's going to wrap up our video. Unfortunately, we didn't see any train pass through. I'm not too sure how long we're going to hang around, but if a train does pass through, then, you know, we'll add it in. But if you guys see the end screen kick on, then we didn't. I don't think we will, so I want to thank everybody for coming along for this outing. Hopefully you enjoyed this day as much as I did. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.
The apocalypse.